Hello, this is Adenau from Rivers Radical Rides, and today we're not done the car yet. Son of a bitch. Part 17 Camaro building. Anyhow, we're going to put some floors in, we're going to do some door panelation, and we're going to do some structural integration with the bevels and the stuff and the indentations. But we're going to make some fancy beats for all you technical motherfuckers out there. So watch the video, like, subscribe, and just all that fun stuff.
Well, tonight on Rivas Radical Rides, we're going to take a little bit of a detour from our usual route. We're going to do arts and crafts tonight. I got this cardboard here, picked up at the dollar store. I couldn't find some really big stuff and I wanted some small stuff. So we're going to make some floor pans out of cardboard and then we're going to cut it out of aluminum. Just so much easier that way. Cool! Alright, that piece there is my trans tunnel. That piece there is good for both sides. Fits perfectly on both sides. Little pieces that you're missing in the front, I'm going to make those after these two big pieces are installed. So I got that done, and now it's just to make sure all the welding's good, and then I can paint everything. I got to add a couple spots there so I can rivet stuff, but should be good. Good. Alright, with the firewall completely done, all the holes and fitting perfectly. I did a lot of trimming this morning. I took out the brake pedal and some other stuff. I'm going to be prepping in here to get ready to put the floor in. But before I put the floor in, I got to do a couple extra little welds there that I seen I missed. And I'm going to pull the engine out. With the engine out, I can finish all the steering and whatnot. Then I can paint the frame and send her back in. With the firewall and new motor and trans, it'd be awesome. Yeah. Except I gotta build the trans first, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the hoist out there with that thing. And we're gonna lift that up. Well, I cleaned the hole where the steering goes, and I welded the motor mounts nice and solid. So next thing I do is pull this tranny out. I got to finish welding that fucking thing. Now I fucked up when I did that. I didn't realize that I wouldn't be able to pull the motor and trans together, but that's not a big deal. So whatever, I'd rather it just work. At this point I can't start redesigning everything. So we're going to pull this tranny out, take that mount off. I gotta weld those fucking mounts up a bit some more there, but I got two cutouts for the steering to make it stronger, and one for the brake. Gotta clean those up and weld that in. And after that we get to, well, have to clean up some of this sheet metal. I gotta cut that piece off there too, a little extra that's hanging out from the going down part there. The piece that goes like that, and like that. I'm gonna cut all that off. I'm gonna clean the sheet metal there. The back half sheet metal I'm just gonna leave as is just for this year. You know, maybe I can, if it bothers me that much, I can do it next year or something, but primary goal is just to get everything ready, get the floors in, firewall, so I can put the new engine and have that trans built. So I put that in, ready to go, so you can come over, wire the whole thing. Oh God! Oh, it's all Bailey's. Just kidding. Well, front cross member's all done, welding wise. I welded in those little tabs hit there, on there, and right there. So I could have something to rivet the aluminum floor panels to. all my welding's done except for underneath. I gotta raise the car in the air one more time and get a couple spots. But after that, I'm painting. Or I actually have to I gotta figure out a mount. Where I'm gonna mount all my electronics, probably somewhere in this corner. But oh yeah, I got my braces in, not fully welded, but they're in there. Alright, well, me and Eve got a little bit more painted. We got a good layer on the frame there. I got some other welding to do, so I got actually I'm pretty much almost done. That needs some welding, and the steering one needs some welding, but figured I'd get some of that done. So it'll need a couple coats for sure. So yeah, cool. Coming along. Got the good big block out of hiding. It's gonna be awesome. So we're in the shop today, and the car's paint's still kind of drying a little bit. It's still a little tacky, so what I did was I cut out the last piece. This last piece here is going to go in the tunnel over there. It's going to go up and over, and the floor pan's going to sit over it, and they're both going to be riveted to the little panels. Yeah, okay. So now I decided I'm going to set up my little area here. I'm going to make a plate for this corner there in the passenger side, so I can put all the electronics. And I'm making a coil mount out of cardboard first, and I'll turn that into aluminum, the thicker stuff, and then I'm going to weld it to the flat spot, and I'm going to have a nice coil mount. Cool. So that's the plan for today. So I actually have to go back into town and pick up my tranny pan. I got tranny pan came in, and probably this weekend I'll clean up the whole spiel and set ourselves up to rebuild that tranny. Because once that tranny is rebuilt, I'm stuffing everything back in. Still no oil pan yet. Guy on YouTube, Laker Drinker, he's at a new list skirt. He was supposed to come down, but I guess he's been having lots of issues or whatever, so I might have to go up there. He's got an oil pan that might work for me, so we'll probably end up going to see him. And Viper Mac, Jeff Weeb, the guy I went racing with in Manitoba last year. I'll post links down below for the guys who haven't seen that. And I was just, shooting him pictures of what's up and this and that. So I took a picture of the big block, and he's like, he's like, you're gonna run a stock dampener on there? And my budget, whatever. For this year, I was just gonna run whatever I can run. And Jeff, he messages me. He's like, I got something for you. Put it in the mail. It's on its way. So it looks like I got a nice fucking dampener coming from Manitoba. So if you guys would please go check Jeff out. I mean, this guy does awesome work. Very meticulous with his stuff. He's just wrapping up a 58 supercharged Plymouth project for one of his customers, and he's working on his Chevelle. He's getting it ready for certing for 7.5 seconds in the quarter. So if you guys go check it out, I'll put the link down below. Subscribe to him, man. Like, he's one of my biggest helps when it comes to drag car questions and stuff like that. So subscribe that guy up and check out his videos. He's got some really cool stuff. I mean, gives you great ideas and this and that. So check him out for sure. So now I'm just going to get to work instead of babbling on, because, you know, we don't like that kind. So I was making the coil bracket here for the coil, and I just drop it and it just stayed there. There's nothing holding that up. That's hilarious. Freaking funny. Anyways, it looks pretty good. It's gonna bolt up like that, and this whole setup is gonna go on this thing that I cut out. It's gonna sit like that, welded to the edge. I'm gonna gusset it on both sides. It's gonna be pretty. Yeah, there is nothing more fun than unboxing new toys. So, son of a bee. Alright, with a knife. Okay. Filter extension and everything. Got a seal. Oh, that comes with a seal for the edge. Cool. So what do? Is it either a seal or a gasket? Not too shabby, not too shabby. Or is it both? Your gaskets for your thing. Right on. And you get a fucking gasket for your pan. Oh, look at that. Cool. Fair enough. This makes me happy. Well, I just cut out these templates for my door skins. And instead of wasting your time, you know, filming, I cut them all out nice. I'm gonna cut out my door handles once I get my little jigsaw. I got a little jigsaw at my dad's place. What, bud? Go to bed. Come on, go to bed. What's wrong? Well, you don't want to go to bed? You don't want to go to bed? He's like forever in the morning, Poochie. Poochie. Oh, I know. Oh, so beautiful. Look at all that glimmering, shiny shine. You're so pretty. Quick tip for you guys with no sheet metal brake like me. Grab a piece of flat bar, clamp your piece down, sandwich between a horse or a flat surface or on a bench or whatever, and boom, there's your line. And I just bent that up. So I'm gonna take this down, I'm gonna bend this side up. This is for the trans tunnel, like at the back. Weeb's Auto Service, frig yeah! Got my nice fancy schmancy part Jeff sent me. So we'll check that out.